Hello, and welcome to today's video. Today we are discussing the mystical and magical world of the portals that you can find inside of candles. Yes, candles. I never understood candles when I was younger. I was like, I don't know why people need this little weird thing to burn. Like, I have this cool candle right here that's shaped like a beehive. It's really cute, but like, why are people so obsessed with them? I didn't get it when I was younger. Now I see a lot more value in candles, especially now that I understand the portals that they create. The portals that are formed through candles that also just conveniently smell really good. When I was younger, I didn't like candles because I didn't realize that the good smelling part was like a bonus. But yeah, so good smelling portals. Portals. I love portals. I love the mystical idea of portals, and especially that of them being in candles. So let's get into it. Essentially, when a candle is lit, from a very outside perspective, it just looks like the little wick is burning and then the wax melts and the wax releases whatever yummy smell is inside. And that's cool. But there's so much more happening. So when it lights on fire, that wick actually contains this magical substance. It's hard to describe exactly what it is because based on our earthly understanding of elements and things, it doesn't exactly fall into a scientific category. But when it burns, it uses this element within the wick. I don't know how exactly it is formed or anything like that. I just know that all candle wicks produce and use this mysterious compound, and that compound essentially makes this miniature portal open up in the middle of the flame, yes. And so that's why we don't notice the portals, why they seem to not affect anything. It's because it's inside of the flame, right where the flame and the wick touch. That little spot right there is where the portal opens, and that portal typically leads to the realm of Flyander. Yes, like Flyander. Flyander. That is where the portal leads. And this Flyander, it's an interesting place. It's got to be interesting. If every candle that's ever lit contains a very small portal there, it's interesting. The planet honestly isn't in great shape. It is very smoke-filled, lots of fires. They have a lot of issues with fires because portals just open and smoke and fire just starts leaking in. So Flyander has all kinds of issues with everything burning down constantly. And the thing is, with these candles, the location that the portals open, pretty random. It could be anywhere. It could just be way up in the sky, or it could be on the ground, in the middle of this planet, anywhere that these portals can open up with a candle's lit. It's always a surprise. And so Flyander isn't inhabited by human beings like us, but it does have a variety of living creatures there. And they definitely have a lot of issues with these portals opening and all the fires and stuff. And basically they've had to start building their whole society to combat them. Since we've moved into more modern times and candles aren't used as often as they were in, say, the 1800s, when obviously there wasn't typical industrial or house lighting. There were a lot more candles being used everywhere. And so during those times, those are pretty dark times for Flyander. You could say they were bright. They were bright times because there was fire everywhere. But it's not exactly a pleasant thing when there's fire everywhere. So it wasn't a good thing. But things have since calmed down, but they still have to combat all of the candles that people are just using for fun or for special events and things, because every time a candle is lit on Earth, they get a little portal. And I don't know if portals open for them from other planets or realms using candles. All I know is that for sure the Earth candles open these portals to Flyander. So yeah, that in the very least, that's a pretty decent amount of random little portals that start fires. And obviously really small candles, little baby ones like this, the portal is going to be itty bitty and only a teeny bit of fire will go through. But if you've got a big chonky candle, it's going to be a little bit bigger of a deal. The one nice thing though is Flyander, typically, despite all the smoke, there are a lot of really nice scents to kind of mask that, because conveniently the candle burning and opening the portal, it spreads fire, but it also spreads a little bit of the nice scents. So it doesn't totally just smell like smoke, like there's a lot of smoke, but it smells like it's fancy smoke. Like you get like watermelon smoke or like cotton candy smoke, all these fun flavors. Some of them are really weird though, which makes sense because there are some weird scented candles. And I mean, I guess some people like the weird scented ones. I'm pretty picky. I like the fruit scented ones, but not like the flowers or like weird random things like wood. I like the fruit ones. Those ones are cool. But obviously, since learning about Flyander and their portal problem, I feel a lot more encouraged to decrease my use of candles, which isn't a lot. Like, I've maybe lit like less than 10 candles in my entire life. So I at least know that I am contributing very minutely to the problem, but of course I still have contributed nonetheless. So it's definitely something to consider next time I light a candle. It's like, you know, maybe from now on, instead of lighting candles, I'll just like, smells good, I'm content, which is usually what I do anyways. So that's the plan moving forward. But yeah, now you know a little bit more about candles and the fact that they open tiny little portals. And I have tried to, like, you know, maybe stick a finger into the portal inside the candle. It just extinguishes the flame. So the portal goes away the second the flame is gone, which is fascinating how that works. But I have been unable to leverage the portal to get into Flyander, but I plan on continuing to experiment and see if it's a possibility. So wish me luck and let me know if you guys have ever had any luck trying to enter the portals inside of candles. I mean, you probably didn't know they were there. I mean, maybe you did. If you did, though, I would love to know more because there's still so much to find out. But yeah, that is all for today's video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the portals inside of candles. Comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.